Okay, as you can see, I've gotten 2 cats purposely lie on one of my beds, which I kind of use for I might use for something in the future. I don't know. If I dig deeper into Rusty's story, Fireheart story, I'm in Fast Stars. So anyway, I'm gonna use the character I normally use for Firestar and Fire and all that as Squirrelflight for this video. And of course, my favorite cat of it all the books, Jayfeather. Yay! Okay, so yeah, it's clearly obvious in this video where I would really explain why I like Jayfeather. I see so much potential with this cat. There's brilliant representation of a disability cat because Jayfeather's blind. And he has super awesome powers. And I bet when I get onto the Power 3, I will... Okay, I'm gonna just be... I know for a fact since... Well, I know kind of a bit of history of Jayfeather because I went deep into his history. Because he has a half-brother. By the way, spoiler alert for Power 3 and all that. So if you don't want spoilers, then you've been warned. There's going to be loads of spoilers. Okay, so at the start, when we were introduced to Jayfeather, I think, that's the only time I actually know. We learned Believable was is a mother with crow feathers, the father. Squirrelflight decides to let, well, with yellow fangs, like forcing her to, decided to take the 3 into. So Holly Leaf and Lion Blaze. Let me see if I have those figurines. I may have on. His siblings, hold on, I'll pop these in. Their siblings. No, I don't have a pure black one or a male looking golden cat. So I'm just going to have to stick with this. Okay, so Lion Blaze is given this epic power, not being able to be defeated in battle. Holly Leaf didn't get any, which is kind of triggering because she's a kind and sweet cat with a huge responsibility and all. But then there's Jayfeather. He just knocked these 2 straight off the stage. Well, Holly Leaf, I kind of enjoy learning more about her. Because I just love her so much, but... So, Jayfeather and Holly Leaf figuratively are 2 interesting figures for me. I love the fact how Jayfeather became a medicine cat and swapped roles with Holly Paw. But I'm actually going to go into what I think would have been good if Jayfeather was made into a warrior. So I'll go for the pros and cons if he was made a warrior. So he would have a few setbacks, not being the best fighter or hunter or anything. But I still don't think that would have been fair because his mentor Brightheart, I think, wasn't actually training him really well. I mean, he could have done better maybe. I just think, but Jayfeather is an awesome cat. I know. Anyway, thanks to... Hold on, I'll take Squirrelflight off the stage for a minute. I'll get onto the stage. Oh. Okay, side stage. Yes, I'm doing a side stage for now. The side stage will be for people like characters I actually think we're close to. We're just kind of close. So the main character I have to go with is Blaze takes the side stage. And okay, I went over and got another bed thing. Okay, so this is where I'll just put a character onto the spotlight at the end of my video. Okay, then we have Hollyleaf and Jayfeather. So I like the fact, but wait, I'm getting off track here. I like the fact how Jayfeather, if he became a warrior, he would not have been the strongest and all, but he could have played an important role. I mean, sure, he won't be the best warrior, but I just think having a character like him in the series for just a wee bit. I'm not going to say we should have cut out the medicine cat thing completely, because I actually enjoy him better as a medicine cat. But anyway, the cons would be he would. I don't know if I'm getting that way, but I'm going to say like the downs are. The cons are the downs, I think. So one of the cons of being a warrior would be he would technically not be really good, but I don't know if his hearing and smelling is any better than his sight. For the sake of this video, I think it is. Or, wait, he won't be the best hunter or fighter. But if he was a medicine cat, he won't be much better. He still won't be able to see. If there's a way for him to cure his sight, that would be really cool. Then he could actually see. But one of the main reasons why I like Jayfeather so much is we actually get to see him grow into an emotional cat. Soft side he likes to hide. I mean, in Squirrelflight's Hope, I think it is. I don't know if I'm getting this right. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna have to use Older Heart, right? Older Heart's not me, the character, but I have to use him. Older Heart is a shy and timid cat, but he ends up tricking Jayfeather into coming to the moon pole. And I think this is what he sees Leaf Pool and he says, "But you left me twice." And then Leaf Pool responds with, "I haven't left you twice. I'll watch over you in StarClan." And when in the Broken Code series, I think the moon pool somehow got closed off. And so Jayfeather is even more snappy than ever, snapping constantly. Well, keep in mind this is after Hollyleaf has died. So going back to Hollyleaf, I'll just put him on the bed with my place. I like Older Heart, but he's not the center of attention. Hollyleaf is supporting him emotionally when he's an apprentice, supporting her brothers constantly. I love the fact that even though she didn't have superpowers, she could be so close to her brother and sister. I mean, her brothers. Right? But when Ashford came along and wrecked that all, for no reason, just waltzed in and destroyed that thing completely. I mean, what was that all about? Okay, I know most fans of the way series think, but it would be awesome. It was a clever idea, but I hate that idea. For Hollyleaf to have an emotional breakdown. I mean, jumps right in front, and she's forced to reveal, but they aren't her kids saying, "Did I raise them? Did I nurse them? Did I say in the nursery until they were apprentices? No, they're not my kids." And that's like such a shame. I think if Ashford didn't do that, then, well, it wouldn't be such annoying for me. But Hollyleaf went into emotional breakdown and ended up being bad. And that's one of the reasons why I like her. Is I think it's the first time in the whole series, at least as far as I'm aware, anyone has turned their back, and she even had a Star Clan the warrior code obsession. That is such a clever plot device. Too bad she died though, so I'll get her over here and she's kinda dead. So okay, getting back to these two. I love the fact how those two grew such a strong bond, and even though Jayfeather was such a snappy, annoying kid and apprentice, we get to see him grow up. And I also think kinda the same thing could have happened with Squirrelflight. I mean, she wasn't snappy, but she was annoying and stubborn, just a mixture of personalities. She was feisty, she was fierce, stubborn, loving, kind, caring. So many other personalities which we have not even seen in the Warrior Cats thing. She is stubborn, loving, kind, supportive, feisty, every type of thing. I don't even quite know how many personalities. It's gold medal in my book, so I'm going to give Squirrelflight a gold medal here for being brilliant. And also, I don't have a gold medal for Jayfeather. Don't blame me. I only have the one which I use for role playing. Okay, so I'm trying to get this on Squirrelflight. It's kind of hard. Gold medal for Squirrelflight, and if I try finding my other medal I have one. Okay, this is also supposed to be I don't know if it was supposed to be a gold medal, but if it's not, I'm gonna say it's a gold medal. A medal for Jayfeather. I want it to be gold, but I don't have any, so okay, so I got the gold medal on Jayfeather too. Two brilliant gold medals for two awesome cats. Literally. If I had ribbons for them, I would. And I'm going to do this. I think it would have been a clever plot device. And they could still do this. I'm not joking. If any person on the Warrior Cats team watches this video, this is what I think would be a clever idea. But I don't think this would work. Jayfeather is complaining so much and being so snappy, and then ends up going aggressively and then yelling at Squirrelflight after anything happened. If Bumbleclaw does manage, but he's still super mean. I don't know if he's still mean or not, but when he wasn't. But if he ends up being mean when he's not an imposter, and by now most people know it's Ashford. I think it's Ashford. Because one of the fire references, which I actually only learned from like kind of cute, was I'm glad you haven't lost your fire, Squirrelflight. Fire reference, definitely fire reference. Okay, so so after but I do think it would still be brilliant for the heroes to lose and a rebel group forms. It would be super good, super cool thing. Rebel group, they fight and win money, and if the leaders are have this issue, end up having a huge thing. End up fighting with the rebel group and beating everyone up. And then they realize, but their onlys were leading them to destruction the whole time, and then another rebel group had to form, and we see a huge battle between Morphling and Jayfeather. That'd be really good, because Morphling doesn't believe in Star Clan, and Jayfeather Oh, he does. He has the strongest thing. And also Sleek Whisker, please return. She would fit perfectly into the theme. Female villain, there's not many. I think it would be a clever idea. Anyway, so back to Chase. So I think if a werewolf forms, Jayfeather will yell at Squirrelflight for being so immature and being so annoying at times, and just break up with Bramblestar and find another mate because Bramblestar is such a jerk to her all the time. Always so mean. Even ignores her feelings, constantly yelling at Squirrelflight. And I'll leave the rest up to them. So Jayfeather would be brilliant. It's just the best character in the whole book of my books. He would deserve 1,000,000 gold medals. Same as Squirrelflight. Maybe even more. And Holly, I'm sorry I had to put you down. Anyway, Squirrelflight now. I haven't talked much about her. I love the fact that Squirrelflight was so kind and took in her kits so then they wouldn't get into too much trouble. Hold on, I'll get the cake characters. I'm gonna move them in. Well, those two aren't really into taking in Leafpool's kits. J Kit. At the moment, he was J Kit. Lion Kit. And Holly Kit. Brilliant ideas. And really cute. I love the fact that despite all the consequences she knew could have happened, it was so smart. Well done. Okay, getting these 3 kit characters out. I love the fact that these 2 had a really strong sister bond. Really the smartest idea, but get that connection back in. I think they've forgotten about the connection between the sisters. I don't know, but so if the sister bond had just been gone for some odd reason, I was back and I like it. I think it's really cool. And really there's nothing else I would change about the books, except for the fact that there should have been more sister loyalty and Leafpool facing up to the consequences, and then maybe no one got into trouble would have been the best idea, and then Holly definitely wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble. It would have been such good. And also, I'd like to also point out another thing. I thought of something. I'll make this a bit quicker. I've added a like and subscribe thing. If you think that I should make another one, I want you to subscribe. If you think that this thing's enjoyable and all that jazz, then go and hit the like button. Anyway, goodbye and see you later. Bye. And I also changed the cover. Bye.